Impossible Foods was founded in 2011 in California.
By Patrick Brown, a Stanford biochemistry professor.
Brown had a vision. He wanted to eliminate intensive animal farming, calling it the world's largest environmental problem. He wanted to understand what was so good about meat and then make it better. This led them to making meat from plants, which was claimed to be good for people and the planet. The Impossible Burger product was launched in July 2016. By October, the burger was sold in many restaurants in California and selected restaurants in New York. 2 years later, it was available in the United States and Hong Kong in over 3,000 locations. By the end of 2018, it was in 5,000 restaurants across every state in the US. In January 2019, the Impossible Burger 2.0 was released. This new recipe was tastier, juicier, more nutritious, with more protein, less total fat, no cholesterol, fewer calories, and it's also gluten-free. Burger King began selling the Impossible Whopper at selected stores in April 2019, and now they sell the burger nationwide.
The Impossible Whopper is now available nationwide. You too can go to any Burger King near you and try the Impossible Whopper with a patty made from plants, no beef.
There are two ways that companies are currently producing sustainable and ethical meat substitutes. Firstly, by growing tissue from an animal cell in a lab. And secondly, by combining plant-based ingredients into a burger patty. There are a number of companies who are producing and selling meat grown in the lab, namely Mosa Meat, Meatable, and Memphis Meats. These products are similar to the Impossible Burger in that they provide an ethical, planet-friendly alternative to traditional meat. Both products also taste, look, and smell like real meat. However, the Impossible Burger has removed the need to use animals in the production process altogether. There are numerous companies that produce burgers made by plants, and they are available at most burger outlets and in all major supermarkets. Some of the most well-known brands are the Veggie Delights Not Burger and Beyond Meat's Beyond Burger. These products are 100% plant-based, just like the Impossible Burger. The difference is that these companies make burgers. Impossible Foods make a burger that's almost impossible to differentiate from beef. The Impossible Burger's competitive advantage is its innovation. Innovation in marketing is responding to environmental changes, delivering better or more effective products, and finding new methods of doing things. The way Impossible Foods have gained a competitive advantage is through the design of the burger. It shows a bleeding quality. Heme is the molecule responsible for this pink appearance in the middle of the burger. It's designed to further enhance its meat-like qualities. There are many companies making veggie patties, but Impossible Foods wanted to recreate the exact same experience as eating a beef burger. They focused on the sensory experience of sight, smell, taste, and texture. The burger is so realistic that most people can't even tell the difference.
First bite, I would know the difference between beef and whatever else you have.
Little do they know their Whopper patty was actually made from plants.
You're f***ing kidding me.
We're not, Grant.
Wait, plant-based? What are you talking about?
No animals, just plants.
Really? This is a f***ing cow.
No f***ing cow.
Tastes like a Whopper.
Tastes like a Whopper.
Tastes like a beef burger.
It's made of f***ing beef right here. You see that? That's beef.
We swear it's not beef.
That's impossible. It tasted just like a Whopper should taste.
Segmenting the market allows a business to break apart a population into a size that best represents their target market. Segmentation by psychographic is the most relevant variable for the Impossible Burger. Psychographic segmentation divides buyers into different segments based on social class, lifestyle, or personality characteristics. Within the psychographic segment, Impossible Foods base their marketing on values, attitudes, and lifestyle of their audience, targeting the socially aware. Socially aware customers will know the negative environmental impacts of meat and are looking for an easy alternative without compromising on taste, quality, or price. This target audience are meat eaters who want to consume ethically but who aren't willing to sacrifice their lifestyle or diet preferences. The macro environment are forces outside the company's control that affect opportunities and threats. The Impossible Burger is responding to cultural and social forces in the macro environment. Social forces include increasing emphasis on ethics and socially responsible actions. The Impossible Burger is socially responsible because it protects the long-term interests of consumers and the environment. The cultural environment encompasses society's basic values, perceptions, preferences, and behaviors. People's views of nature are changing, and more people are now concerned with the future of the environment and the health of the planet. This has created a market for environmentally friendly and sustainable products and businesses. Impossible Foods market their meat using sustainable marketing. The company takes into consideration consumer wants and society's long-term interests. This approach focuses on the present and future needs of consumers and of business.
Impossible Foods claim that just one Impossible Burger, instead of a burger made from cows, will save the equivalent of 96% less land, 87% less water, and 89% fewer gas emissions. The environmentalism and socially responsible mission of the company is heavily marketed because it's one of the biggest things that sets them apart from the competition. There are 5 sustainable marketing principles that the company's marketing should be in alignment with. The first one is consumer-oriented marketing, stating that a company should incorporate the consumer's point of view. The second principle states that resources should be put into building customer value. Thirdly, the company should continuously make product improvements. The company should aim its mission towards the needs of society rather than towards a particular product. And lastly, a company should consider consumers' wants and interests long-term, company needs, and society's long-run interests. One study shows that 53% of US adults between the ages of 18 and 34 believe restaurants should offer more vegan or vegetarian options. This agreement tends to decline among older Americans. Furthermore, 39% of consumers aged 18 to 34 believe it's more ethical to be vegetarian, compared to 20% of those 35 and older. The buyer's decision-making process for a new product goes through 5 stages. However, each consumer will go through this process differently. First is awareness. The consumer knows about the product but is not informed about it. This may occur, for example, through the company's marketing or even through word of mouth. Interest, where information is sought. Consumers can seek information through the company website, social media, or in stores. Evaluation. Does buying this make sense? Evaluation isn't as highly emphasized for the Impossible Burger because it is a low involvement decision with little financial risk. Next is trial, a taste test to improve the evaluation. Then, the consumer can move to the adoption stage, where they will become a regular consumer of the product. Not all of these steps are always taken. For example, someone who becomes aware of the product may go straight to the trial stage. The Impossible Burger by Impossible Foods is changing the way we consume. By creating an ethical and sustainable alternative to meat, the company is leading the way to a future where consumers, society, animals, and the planet all benefit in our consumption choices.